Hey guys, before we start the episode, just wanted to let y'all know that I have stickers now. They're merch. Yes, if you're only listening, there are 2 sticker designs that you can get, one for $4 and one for $3. To get them, you can just DM me with your order and address if you're serious about buying. I got payment options like ATH Móvil and PayPal, so just let me know. All right, now let's start the episode. Welcome to the TALKESHI podcast, episode 13. Okay, so actually, I didn't want to make an episode this week because I've been so busy this whole week, and also as you can see, the shot is way wider because first of all, I am moving and doing a ton of stuff to do that. But also my air conditioner is fucked up, so we had to move a lot of things around my bedroom and stuff. So the setup is different. Also, it's funny because I actually last week where I turned on the light and stuff. That was because it was late and I couldn't use natural light. Now I'm using this softbox because there's a lot of noise outside, but I don't hear any noise outside, and now I feel like I've just been cogida de pendeja. But anyway, yeah, I actually wasn't motivated to do an episode this week, but here we are. No, we're faithful. We're gonna do it. I have a shoot today. I'm gonna shoot something today, and I'm very excited about that. House cleaning. I feel like I should do more house cleaning. I'm gonna send out some art. Well, not some artwork. I mean, I do have one print. Someone ordered a print of the stickers, as a picture. I'm gonna send that, but I'm just gonna send out the orders today. Just to let y'all know, I send out the orders every Friday, pretty much. I get the orders on Friday and I ship them out on Friday. So yeah, I don't know why y'all would find that interesting. But anyway, let's get to the episode. Well, to be honest, okay, there is a lot to talk about because of the elections pretty much here in PR and the elections out there in the United States. But for some reason, I actually wanted to talk to y'all about content. I feel like I'm gonna have a big shift in content soon. First of all, if y'all don't know, I actually do a series every year. I've been doing a makeup series every year since 2017, pretty much. And this, last year, I did a Por Siempre series based on Bad Bunny's album. Hold the fuck on. I had to do something real quick because my cats aren't here with me. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying, I do a makeup series every year. There's a sound. I'm very scared that it's gonna put it back over here just so y'all can't hear that, hopefully. But yeah, every year I do make a makeup series. Last year I did Bad Bunny's Por Siempre. This year I'm doing Yo Hago Lo Que Me Da La Gana. I'm very excited about it. I'm not gonna do La Que No Salieron just because I don't want to. There we go. Even though there's some pretty good songs that I had kind of ideas for, but I'm not. Nah, it's too much work. And next year there probably will be a better makeup series to do. So unless Bad Bunny drops another album, which I doubt. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, makeup. The thing is that see, I hate talking about content, but it's pretty much the only thing I bring to the table. Kind of like this tweet that I saw that was something about making people laugh on the internet, and I wrote that this is me realizing that content creating has no pension plan. Yes, I've been thinking about pension plans and shit like that lately. Okay, don't blame me. But anyway, yeah, content is pretty much the only thing I bring to the table, right? And I was thinking, I don't really do a lot of makeup content lately, so I'm just not gonna do that anymore. Well, not anymore. I will continue. Look at this. This is just for today, right? This makeup look that, by the way, it's based on Doja Cat's makeup done by James Charles. I don't know. I just really liked it. I'm sorry. What can I do? It was a pretty makeup look. No, but I don't know. I've been realizing I don't really. To do makeup isn't really a motivation anymore. I'd rather do this or YouTube videos or just take generally nice pictures for the gram or whatever, which I know I can do best. And I guess it's just cuestión de seeing what what I should focus on. And even though makeup is actually like, dude, I feel like people suggest doing makeup because it's so profitable right now. And I think would still do makeup on my main account and stuff, you know. So I'm thinking of just not closing the account down, but just not using it as much anymore after the makeup series. But yeah, and also, what was the other thing? There was something else I wanted to do. I don't know. I wanna actually. I'm thinking of making a TALKESHI podcast Instagram, which I have like more than 5 accounts on my cell phone, so I have to get rid of. These are boring ass things before we get into the actual episode. Not into the actual episode. I guess this makes part of the episode, but yeah. Um, and what else? I'm thinking of just becoming. Is it weird if I become a brunch connoisseur? I just I don't want to get too into it, but I love brunch. I love going to brunch places. I would definitely love to do something like review uh like brunches or talk about brunch. Okay, I really like breakfast foods. What's up? And I think it would make really nice content, like a whole feed dedicated to that. I would love to do that. So let's see if I get to that after like the makeup series, which would finish after Halloween. Like after Halloween, to be honest, like I will have already moved into my new place. I have no content planned past October, so yeah, those are just some things that I've been thinking. Let me know your thoughts. Evil. Let me know your thoughts if I should, I don't know. Just give me ideas. Let's see. Those are some things that I've been thinking about. Give me your ideas now. Um, to be honest, I'm actually not that motivated to talk about like the elections and stuff because I do have so many thoughts. But then again, if thinking about the elections in the United States, I have no. You know what? Before we talk about that stuff because it stresses me out, let's talk about WAP. Let's talk about WAP. 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 First of all, someone said it was like an onomatopoeia, right? Second of all, I wasn't thinking, I wanted to do a quick take video on the song because, first of all, it's the only thing that's made me happy this week. It's the only thing that's given me serotonin this week. This week I have been so sad for a reason, maybe two reasons. I don't know, just life in general, but then something happened that I was just like, eh. Anyway, so the only thing that's made me happy and that's made me feel like motivated at all is WAP. And first of all, I love the song, love Megan Thee Stallion. Like I mean, like I'm okay with Cardi to be honest, but Meg is just like, I love her so much. Like she is a style icon. I love her to death. Like I would literally die for her. Like I hate how lame I'm sounding, but I really love Megan Thee Stallion. I ordered a bikini off her site, okay, and shit was $50. I can't wait to fucking model that shit. Uh, and second of all, the song, I actually, like I was saying, I wanted to sit down and make a quick take on not the song exactly. I've been really wanting to make a whole video dedicated to talking about like sexuality, well not sexuality but just like women's sexuality in general because like there was this, not a story but like kind of like this thing there was a tweet that talked about like how women were treated in the house, in the home back then, and it opened my mind to like a lot of other thoughts that I could talk about, like how we treat each other, like how women treat each other when it comes to talking about these topics and stuff. So I really wanted to make a whole video on that, on the premise of WAP, even though I don't know how I should deal with WAP because WAP, first of all, like, it's a black sexuality song, to be honest. Like, I'm just gonna be real honest, it is something like, I feel like everyone can enjoy the song. I'm not saying that like if you're not black or a woman you can't enjoy this song. No, I mean that's also not my call to make, right? But I'm saying that like, I saw someone just talk about it despectively, I guess. Is that even a word in English? I don't even know. But it was like this white woman talking about it, and it's like, that's not your culture. So, but I do want to talk about it from the premise of like how men are so threatened by us talking about like explicitly sexual stuff. And I don't know, it's just it's so weird. Like the way, not weird. It's, first of all, who is surprised that men are being so offended at WAP? No one. At least I'm not. Like, men hate us. Men hate it when we talk about that shit, but they're the first to pursue us sexually, usually. So I don't really understand when we show. I think it's very based. Like, what I'm saying here right now is not new. I feel like it's been regurgitated a billion times. You know, men hate it when we're explicitly sexual. That's it, right? But I did want to make a whole video on it. I'll probably make it this week. If I have a second, I probably will. I hope I do. Because it's something that really makes me very passionate. I feel like I didn't phrase that because there's so much noise going around and I can't really concentrate on my words. I really hate this. Anyway, I love Meg so much. I dreamt about it last night. Like I dreamt that I met her and that she was so nice, and that like for some reason a lady that was next to us, like her car broke down and she just wrote her a check for like so much more than what she needed to fix the car, something like that. And like and that we took pictures together, and like I usually do dream that I have like that I take pictures with people, or like that there's photographic proof of something, because I feel like in my deep brain it knows that it's just a dream. And it's like, I'm gonna save these pictures just to prove that it's not a dream. And then like I wake up and I'm like, I don't have the pictures on my cell phone. Anyway, do we keep on talking about this thing that makes me happy, or do we keep on talking about, or do we start talking about this thing that stresses me out, which are the elections? My opinion, they're both bad, and I don't know. I'm not even one to tell people who to vote for, really. I've never been that type of person. Just don't vote for. At least here, let's get rid of bipartidismo, first of all. And allá afuera, like, if I were to vote, I wouldn't know what to say, because it's like, you know, you're faced against Trump. But also, I wouldn't shame anyone that doesn't want to give in to that, I guess. So that's my take, I guess. I have no opinions on Kamala Harris other than Maya Rudolph. I can't wait for those fucking skits. I can't wait for those skits, okay? I love Maya Rudolph with all my heart. So they're gonna be hilarious, hopefully. Wet-ass presidency. Whack-ass presidency. I don't know, I saw a lot of tweets like that, like, with WAP and Maya Rudolph playing Kamala Harris. It's hilarious. Anyway, as for here, okay, so, like, if y'all aren't from Puerto Rico, and you don't know, I don't know if this is what it's called, an elections committee. The people in charge of the primary elections, which were this past Sunday, they weren't prepared. The ballots weren't there yet. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess, really. And it's so hurtful because so many people wanted to go out and vote, right? And I read all the news, and like everything that I would like to talk about is going through my head right now, but I don't even know. Like, I want to know your opinions though. Who do we vote for? I mean, I feel like there are a lot of people talking about voting for Dalmau, which, to be honest, I think that's where I'm headed. But of course, a lot of people also want to vote for Lugaro. There was someone that said something that I actually thought was like very true. That like Lugaro dropping out for the sake of everyone voting for Dalmau, which would actually be the best thing. But of course, egos are broken, and also like all the people that have worked on those campaigns and stuff, you know. But the best thing that would happen for Puerto Rico would be at stake. So, yang yang. Not only that, I don't. To be completely honest, I don't know. I don't know if I believe in this. I think it works here. To be honest, I think voting works here. That sounds ridiculous. To be honest, I don't even know what to say about that, because I feel like the system just fails us either way. I don't believe in any politicians, really. I actually don't care if you think I'm like I don't know, but I just don't believe in any politicians. Their mouth does seem to be. I don't even like talking or saying that who I'm voting for or whatever. I don't even like doing that because I don't want. I don't know. I don't want anyone just being like, oh, Kiara's doing this, you know. And I'm not even that decide. Well, I guess I am. I don't know. I don't even know. I feel like I should still get more educated before I even make a decision, you know. But still, it's just I don't believe in the system. Really, I feel like out there in the United States, there's more convoluted stuff going on. To be honest, I feel like here it's still pretty convoluted, you know. But I feel like there are a lot of people that still would vote for, you know, the two main parties, and that really sucks. It's a reality that I feel like a lot of us don't really see, because we see so many young people supporting better options, right? But then we see the numbers coming in and we're like, what? Even if I think half the population didn't vote last year or something, even if those people didn't vote, even if like, sorry, again, noises and me getting distracted, even if those people like voted, I wouldn't know what would happen. I feel like, I don't know. Oh, bitch, he's up here because he wants to leave. He doesn't want to stay here. But anyway, yeah, that's my take on voting and the system. I just don't believe it. I just believe in other ways, if you catch my drift. Again, don't want to, at least not on the podcast. I don't want to say that. I don't want to get too political. No, I do. I like, first of all, fuck the two main parties. And just fuck the same thing over and over again. Fuck corruption. Fuck all the horrible things that these people bring to us every fucking year. I have that pretty clear, you know. Like, let me just make that very clear. I am very open to new. That's the thing in general. Like, here in PR, there's just so much of like the same thing. We want the same thing, or at least our parents and grandparents want the same thing all the time, and they don't realize that like by sticking with tradition or what works, which doesn't really work, doesn't, you know, like there's people that think that you should vote for those people, and then if you don't vote, pues no te quejes, but it's like those people cause the things de lo que yo me quejo, de lo que muchos de nosotros nos quejamos. So why would I vote for, first of all, someone that I don't have the same beliefs as them, usually like the statehood party, but also their work is just not good, they're corrupt, they're insane, or at least like delusional when it comes to like what the US can do for us. It's a mess. I'm not gonna keep on babbling about that, but yeah, just checking the time. I think I don't know, you know, I think a lot about this podcast and where I'm taking it, like in every episode. See, this is the moment where everyone's like, oh, god damn it, she's always talking about where she wants to take this show. It's been more than 13 weeks. It's been like 15 weeks since we've been here, right? Oh my god, we've been here for a while, guys. And it's oftentimes so hard. Like right now, I am doing this podcast in like a whole messy room. My inflatable bed is on what is usually my bed, but I'm not, like I said at the beginning, I'm not sleeping here. I'm sleeping in the guest room, which has no bed, which is why I have an inflatable bed, because my AC is broken and there is a mess in my room, especially because today I'm going to shoot, so all my like shooting equipment is here and stuff, and there's a lot of noise outside. And I don't know if, like, this is so random to bring up, because of course I was getting actually pretty motivated talking about like the elections and stuff like that, but I don't want to get too deep in it. But I wanted to say that I actually am very prone to or have, I don't know, what do you call that, but like sensory overload. I'm a person that, like, if you are talking very loudly in the car, for example, such a closed space, like I will get very sensitive and just kind of like shut down. That's kind of what's happening to me. Like, it's, first of all, it's very hot right now. Like, I don't want to turn on the fan because it makes noise with the microphone. My cats are going all over the place. I feel bad for them because they get bored or they just want to go out or something like that. But if I leave them outside, my dad is opening and closing the door, like they will escape. I don't want that to happen. And there's just a mess in here. It looks horrible. For the first time ever, probably I don't have a stomach ache. Okay, not the first time ever, but I do usually have like stomach pain first thing in the morning. But lately I haven't had it. But I'm surprised that I don't have it. I don't know. I'm talking a mess right now. That was a very messy portion of the podcast. How long did I talk about that? Just like 3 minutes or something. But yeah, back to where I want to take this. I don't know. I've been thinking about like I said, like content creating has no pension plan. It'd be so nice if something did, but of course that's just like public. That is just public workers, right? Or like teachers, or I don't know. I don't know how that works because I'm not an adult yet. That would be another topic I'd like to talk about at some point. That like I'm not an adult. I genuinely suck at knowing what adults, not what adults do, but just handling my own. And that's why I'm moving too, because I really want to have a sense of responsibility. Even if I fuck up, I want to sit down and be like, you know what? At least I'm the one making these mistakes, and it's not someone else making those mistakes for me. I'm 24. I feel like I should have that sense already. I barely even drive, because I'm a scaredy cat. Driving gives me a lot of anxiety, which I have a feeling it does for a lot of you too. Like I actually don't feel alone in that, but a lot of you guys do drive to wherever you need to. I still, like, my mom helps me out a lot with that kind of stuff. So what has this episode become? Just ranting and just talking about my personal life. What is this? Again, like, this is where I talk about where I wanted this content to go. I was thinking, like, why, I don't know, I wish my podcast was a little more entertaining, in the sense that, like, I feel like a lot of people do make podcasts just to sit down and talk about their own lives or about a certain subject or whatever. But I don't know, I wish it was more entertaining in the fact that, like, I was thinking, for example, maybe I should bring up like a segment where we watch videos and we talk about shit, or like every week we have like a segment where I like watch something that you guys want me to watch, and I react to it, I guess, on the podcast, which I feel like a lot of podcasts do. If you all know that I want to do this, just send one every week. And just let me know, like, hey, you should react to this, or you should talk about this on the podcast. I'm very open to that. And now, like, it'd be really funny if there was ever, like, just one person being like, hey, I want you to react to this, and I just never do because it doesn't fit, like, the podcast aesthetic or something. No, I'm just kidding. But, yeah. Wow, it's getting very musty in here. Cats... Humans are getting sweaty. It's crazy. But yeah, just to finish off the episode, that's where I'm going. I'm very excited for Halloween. Like, I can't wait to post these. I will be shooting makeup looks and stuff throughout September. We're already like, okay, so it's August. We're at half August. Does that make sense? We're at half the month of August. So I just have a month and a half to leave. And also, like, in that month and a half, I have to shoot a lot of stuff for Halloween, which I'm just so excited for Halloween. I'm barely making any other content just to focus on that stuff. Even though, like, I think next week, if not next week, because I think I'll shoot it this week and then post it next week, the week after this upcoming week. I want to do an Animal Crossing tour. I haven't worked. Okay, cutie pie, a little peachy here. I haven't really worked out like the kinks of making my Nintendo Switch show up on my computer, because all I have is a MacBook Pro, and I feel like if I asked anyone like, hey, how do I make my Nintendo Switch show up on my MacBook Pro, they'd laugh at me. But I'll make it work, even if I just post, like, I don't know, whatever, I'll make it work. I have a few videos like that, see? So yeah, that's all I'm bringing to the table currently. But I'm very pumped up for Halloween, and I'm very pumped up for this series because we have Puerto Rican fashion and makeup and jewelry. Like a lot of the looks have that in the makeup look. So I'm very excited about that, and also just in general Halloween looks. I'm very excited to um, post those as well. Other than that, like, I'm just very excited for the move, and hopefully I give myself some time to move and stuff like that. Definitely making a moving vlog, which I was planning on making a few vlogs, but I think I'll just make one or two big vlogs about it. I think I'm gonna stop here, guys. What time is it? It's already 9:39. It's been an hour since I finished doing my makeup to sit down here. This episode was really just all over the place, wasn't it? Um, I'm very lonely. Just drop some stuff off in the comments. No, I hope you still could enjoy this episode if you're in your car and you just want to hear something or want some very vague political insight. Uh, so yeah, hope you are all doing good, and I guess I'll see y'all in the next one. Hopefully I'm a little more motivated to do next one, and yeah, I'll see y'all next week. Goodbye.